Hey miss, it's me, Fardan, and today I'm going to talk to you about horizontal asyntopes, because horizontal asyntopes are pretty nifty and pretty cool and pretty sick. Okay, so first let's talk about asyntopes. What is an asymptote? Basically, an asymptote is a point on a graph in which the end result of the graph will be that it will go towards that number, keep on continuing towards that number, but it will never reach that number. That's crazy, that's zany, that's awesome. So today we're going to talk about examples of that on the y-axis or the horizontal. That's crazy, that's awesome. That's what I'm going to talk about. So let's get started, shall we? Alright. Basically, we have three scenarios in what can happen. The first scenario is the degree of A is greater than the degree of B. Okay, let me tell you what I mean by degree of A and degree of B. So degree of A is the highest degree on the numerator. The highest degree on the numerator, and degree of B is the highest degree on the denominator. That's all I need to know. Yes, okay. So the second scenario we have is the degree of B. Oh, sorry. I've been missing. So basically in this scenario, y is always equal to 0. That's cool. That's zany. That's awesome. Let's look at an example of that. Okay, so we have here, what we have here is 5x plus 2. 5 over x plus 2. So let's put that into our calculator and let's see what happens. Isn't that... Wait, let me fix my window settings for a sec. Oh, sorry. 10. 10. Alright, we're gonna keep it simple, keep it cool, keep it awesome. Right, let's see. Wowzers, isn't that zany? Let's make y equal to 0 here on y2. Let's see what happens. That's so cool. And that happened because the degree of A was less than the degree of B. And yeah, okay, that's it. That's one scenario. Let's look at another scenario, shall we? Okay, so when the degree of A is equal to the degree of B, what you're gonna do to find the y asymptote is you're gonna divide the leading coefficient of A by the leading coefficient of B. So if it was 2 over 1, then the answer would be 2. That's crazy, that's awesome, that's pretty cool. Let's look at an example of that. So here we have 5x over x plus 2. So basically what happens is you divide the coefficient of the top by the coefficient of the bottom, which is 1, and so the y asymptote will be 5. Let's put that in our calculator to see what happens. Okay, so we have this one. That's crazy. But we'll make this equal to 5 for now. Okay, we'll just second insert x. There you go. Let's see what happens. Let's fix our window settings first to get a better look at this. But actually, we don't need to, because here we can see that it never touches. It never touches. It's never gonna touch. It's gonna come close, but it's never gonna touch. That's crazy. That's zany. That's math. That's awesome. Okay. So the final... So that's basically what happens when the degree of A is equal to the degree of B. Anyways, now on to the final one. What's gonna happen here? What's gonna happen here, right? This is what happens when the degree of A is 1 greater than the degree of B. What we're gonna get, now wait for this, we're gonna get an oblique asymptote. That's crazy. So what an oblique asymptote is the asymptote is literally a line, a linear equation. It's going to be looking like this. So if this is a graph, this is y equals to x, we'll say. There. Always label your graphs. Never forget that. We could say y equals fx, y equals x. Whatever. That's not y equals to x, but y equals to fx. Let me just write that. There you go. See? That's basically an oblique asymptote. So instead of a horizontal asymptote, we have an asymptote that's slanted, and that's cool. That's awesome and cool, right? Because it's math. Okay. I hate whatever. So right here, we can clearly see that a degree of 2 is greater than a degree of 1. That's obvious, right? So basically, to find the oblique asymptote, we're going to divide x plus 2. Sorry, pardon me. We're going to divide 5x squared plus 5 divided by, we're going to divide it by x plus 2, right? Like that. So what we're going to do is synthetic division, because synthetic division is our buddy. 1 second. Let me Okay, so yeah, to find an oblique asymptote, you go 5x squared plus 5 divided by x minus 2. Okay, we'll do synthetic division because people make less mistakes when they're adding instead of subtracting. So we're going to make x equals to negative 2, right? Like that. When we're dividing polynomials, that's what you do. And we're going to take the we're going to take the coefficients of all our things and put it in a little cool, awesome little graph. It's going to be 5, and then for the placeholder for 0, 0x, 0, and 5. 505, pretty cool number if you ask me. Okay, we put negative 2 here, right? What we gotta do? Bring down the 5. We got negative 10, because it's negative 2 plus times 5, and that's negative 10. And then we got positive 20. And that's 25, but that doesn't matter. That doesn't matter. So basically, our equation, our oblique asymptote equation, is 5x minus 10. Like that, like so, like that, like awesome, like cool, like everything. All right. I like math. Let's finally put that into our calculator and see what we get. It's not this. No. Delete. That's wrong. That's completely wrong. That's gonna go the opposite way, and you're gonna not like that. All right, let's see. Without fixing it first. That's crazy. It doesn't touch. We'll make this bigger. We'll make this 100. Right? We'll make this 100. Right? We'll make the scale 10. Right? 100. 100. 10. Let's see this. It may look the same, but it's different. See that? And look at this. Oh, that's eye candy. See how the graph never intersects with the asymptote, which is in red. That's awesome. That's crazy. That's sick. So if we freaking, I'm sorry for my language, if we go into this and press intersect, look at this. Nowhere on the graph does it intersect. See? Nothing happens. It's crazy. That's because there's no intersection in the first place. That's cool. That's awesome. That's sick. I'm Fardin Mahid once again, and that was my project. And that was me teaching you how to do horizontal asymptotes. See you later. See you on Monday.
Thanks. میدونستی ننه 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 سربازی بده بده بده